Hello and welcome back to Josh on the YouTube. Today we're going to be talking about something very, very important in the golf swing, and that is the grip. So how should you grip it, how many different grips there are, and what one is more suited to you. So let's dive straight into it. So diving straight into this, we're going to talk about how the hands connect. Now, for me, I'm someone that interlocks. So that's the little finger on my non-glove hand, and then my glove hand, my index finger, they interlock at the back here, and that's how my hands stay connected, right? Then you have an overlap grip. So the left hand would go on, the right hand would follow. This pinky finger again would overlap onto that glove hand. So that's another variation. And another grip would be simply the baseball grip. This is something that a lot of people start off with, and you look at junior golfers, a lot of junior golfers will start with a baseball grip. Not to say that I'm, going to say that one of them three is right or wrong, because it's not. It's all preference to how you grip it and how you feel comfortable over the ball. So for me, I interlock. That's my comfortable grip. When I was younger, I used to baseball grip when I was a junior, but I transitioned into interlock because I knew it was going to be more consistent. Touring pros would probably interlock or overlap, one of them two. So that's the first part of the grip, how the hands connect. None of them are right, none of them are wrong. It's all preference to you. So that's the first bit. Now we're going to talk about how the hands sit on the grip. So let's talk a neutral grip now, right? Left hand is going to go on the center of the club. Right hand is going to follow. Now, this V that's in my fingers here, this V should be pointing to your trail shoulder. So this is quite a neutral grip. Left hand on the center of the club, not too far around. I'm seeing two knuckles here. Right hand is on the club, and that V is pointing to this trail shoulder. So that's a pretty neutral grip. Now we've got strong, so left hand's going to come round, right hand's going to be on the edge of the grip. Now notice how this V is almost away from my shoulder now. We can see 3-4 knuckles. This is a very strong golf grip. And then we go the other way to weak. Left hand's on the other side. I can barely see one knuckle. Right hand is all the way over. That V is almost into the middle of my chest. A very weak grip, but it's all preference to who you are, how you swing it, and what one works for you. So let's dive into some shots and see which one works. So keeping this really, really simple, someone that has a super strong grip is probably going to have a strong club face. And this is where setup tilts can lead to grip, right? So if I'm someone that sits back, I'm probably going to be someone that grips it quite strong because I'm behind the ball. If I'm someone that's on the lead side, I'm probably going to be a little bit weaker because I'm more on top of it. That right hand is now on top of the grip. So, setup tilts can cause these grip patterns, but let's hit a strong grip shot first and see where this one goes. Very strong ball flight, will always be right to left. I would expect a strong grip golfer to probably hit the ball miles, It's a very powerful grip. Now let's go super weak grip, and I'm going to have to now really release that club face. Whereas before with that strong grip, I know the face is there, so I can kind of hold on to it. That's where that release pattern, it really does matter where your grip is to what way you release it. So now that this is a weak grip, I'm going to have to really rotate that face in the hands to get that back to square. And we've done it a little bit too much there, but there you're seeing the similarities of shots but different releases. That strong one, I'm holding it off. The weak one, I'm releasing it. So now we go somewhere in between the two, which I always like to be pretty neutral for my game. I don't like to be super one way. I find if we can get in the middle, it's the most consistent place. So let's now hit this one. And there's a much straighter ball flight, still a little bit left, but you can see that the differences of the release there. So the strong one, we're just holding onto it. We can just hold onto that face and watch it fly. That weak grip, I'm having to release the club head. The neutral one, we're somewhere in between. So, you know, that is the best place for me. None of these are right or wrong. You've got to find which works for you. So if you did learn anything new in that video, please be sure to like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you want to see next, and we'll see you all for the next one.